What's up, Jay Gambling? Today's topic is fluid movement in blocks. So I'm going to show kind of what I do and an idea in case you want to, adapt this to your own training. Show you how I practice my fluid blocks. I use a ball. It helps me with sensitivity. Rear triangle trade. This uptown is a little shaky. Uptown is I'm kind of shaky with uptown. Probably my not least trained because I train my blocks, but my least ready for the test that I'm gonna be taking for this online class. As you can see, I'm kind of tense here. You can see it in my face. But all in all, I did. I think my movements were fluid. Obviously, when you for uptown, let's go back to it. For uptown, for example, it's just a big movement to me. It's kind of weird. You aim, your hands are going towards your lead shoulder. My hands do go underneath their elbows. Maybe not much of the rear hand, but definitely the front. The front is definitely going through. That's just something I have to train before I take my test. Let's go to another video here. But yeah, once you have your fluid, this was today's homework actually. But once you have your fluid movements, this style really does repay you. What I'm doing is stepping around of course, imaginary square right here. I'm rolling the ball. This is again a sensitivity drill. It's like, as Light Burley would say, walking and chewing bubblegum at the same time. Like I said, you're supposed to be very relaxed here. You see me shift the ball down. I let go of a little bit so it could fall. But yeah, I'm, like I said, not perfect at this. You can definitely see some bad habits. My thumb is sticking out because I'm very tense. Well, was sticking out. I was very tense doing this. Well, not the whole time, but I could be looser is what I'm saying. But what you get, my wife helped me with this one. What you get when your blocks are fluid, because your blocks aren't just staying up like this, like you see how she is not a trained fighter, and we weren't moving fast. But for an example, you see how as soon as she strikes, it's up, and then when her hand's gone, look, counter, bam. Bam. You get rewarded. You will get rewarded if you don't if you're not so tense. So showing another variation here of the skull and crossbones, lead or rear, doesn't really matter. No, actually I'm not sure I do it in this, but from an amateur perspective, showing a different right here, different variation of the skull and crossbones, what you can do. Be creative, switch it up. See rear. Not sure if that is correct for the style, but that's kind of how I was feeling at the moment. Let's see, showing it right here, showing how it looks from the side, and I'm going to show it on the wooden dummy. Again, not perfect from the unorthodox. Outside blocks, you can even do closed door with it. It can be striking with the elbow, striking the hand with the elbow. See, it's not just, it is defense, but it also becomes an offense. And I believe this is the last video I have to show. No, I have one more after this. Again, showing the fluidity in these blocks. This is all skull and bones. Okay, so changing it up a little bit, kind of a rob the bank type stance right here. And then from the block, I go for his rear hand, jam, back fist, and then hammer fist for that one. Can't really see it, but if you look at my lead elbow, when I do this, it rotates. So I strike him with the hammer fist. And for a next preemptive strike, if he was to do anything with his left hand at this moment, my hand is there and I can bring it down and trap that arm. And this is a video I took, as you can see, it says December 2nd, 2018. This is when I was first doing my counters for my online classes. So this is the type of stuff you get with fluid movement. So like I said, not perfect, but see how the blocks are there for like as if it's taking a picture. Just, you know, bam, ba, ba, ba. I said not perfect, but you can see what I'm talking about here. Lead triangle trade, rear triangle trade, ba, 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 counter. Uptown's gonna be a little shaky, I know this, bam, bam, counter. Ba, ba, ba. Rear skull and bones, lead closed door next. I said these aren't perfect, but cover the bullet. I mean, not cover the bullet, sorry, book reading stance, and then cover the bullet. All the counters with that. Got floating jab, cross, and then for the rear, cover the bullet, hook. Alright, so like I said, stay safe out there, y'all. Be fluid in your blocks. You don't know, like, these are like, definitely from the way I'm using this in my style, this is straight self-defense. You know, people might you might not have a chance to keep those blocks up. Those blocks might not help you if you just, you know, keep them in one spot, like you're just curling a ball or something. But anyways, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.